Yep. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. In today's video, it actually wasn't going to be a video I was planning on doing. You know what I mean? Um, so far today, it was me and a few of my coworkers, and we were talking about sugar babies and sugar daddies. One of my female coworkers, she was talking to me and one of my male coworkers about her being a sugar baby, and not currently, but in the past. And she said that, she would get this one older guy who was in his 50s to like buy her stuff, take her out to eat, pay a bill or two, but she wouldn't give him any box in exchange or give him any wop in exchange. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, fuck no, you know what I mean? Like, because I was just letting them talk, you know what I mean? I didn't really interject like that. So I ended up talking to another female coworker about it when I was on my way to the bathroom. And she herself, she said the same thing, that she would be a sugar baby, but she would let the guy know up front that we're just going to hang out, good conversation. You buy me stuff, pay my bills, but I'm not going to give you sex in exchange for it. And I told her straight up, there's no fucking way that I would be a sugar daddy and not get no sugar out of it. I said, whether I got to pop a pill or something, which had her laughing, like dying. And her manager next to her, I said, the manager of that section, I said, I have both of them laughing with that one. But yeah, for real though. So it just made me like want to talk about this sugar baby, sugar daddy thing, because I don't think I covered it, right? Of course, this kind of coincides with the prostitution talk, right? When I was saying that, everybody is more comfortable with prostitution now than ever. You see it more and more. Matter of fact, there's another Facebook post that I ran across that was talking about, selling box. I said, when I find the post, I will link it in the description. So once again, you guys can see the fuckery. I'm not making this shit up. There's so many women willing to sell their body to get money, or having a guy spend money before they give it up. It's like, shit, I ain't getting no nut out of it. You know what I mean? I ain't getting no satisfaction out of it. So I might as well get some money out of it, right? Oh, it's better than fucking for free and getting played afterwards. I said, I've seen it all in the comment section. Now, with the sugar daddy thing, I'm perfectly fine if an older guy wants to be a sugar daddy to a younger woman, right? Of course, of age. Let's make that clear. I'm saying, let's say, for example, somebody is like 20 and she messes with a guy that's like 58. You know what I mean? Fine. Cool. But it has to be an even exchange. And even then, it's not an even exchange. Can you imagine you paying this chick's bills, you pay for her hair, lace front, nails, buy her some Louboutins, and you get sex. That's it. Some used up box. So it's not really a fair exchange, but at least can I get something out of it? And I'm not talking about, just some good conversation and hanging out. I can do that with my homeboys. I can do that with my family. You know what I mean? Like I said, we not doing that shit. I'm saying at that point, you're better off just getting a fucking prostitute or an escort. I'm saying if I'm going to spend money, at least it has to be, with somebody I'm going to get sex out of. You know what I mean? This is why I say that, which I also brought up to one of my female coworkers, the one I told you about, with the pill and everything. I said that this is why you talk it out. I mean, she herself, she's like, yeah, I hear you, but like me personally, I would do the same thing like the other female coworker. I'm gonna finesse this guy out of as much as I can and not give him any sex in exchange for it. That's like, nah, there's no fucking way. I'm saying this is something that needs to be discussed before anything proceeds. Like I said, okay, I'll pay your bills, I'll pay for your hair, You know what I mean? I'm pay for your nails, buy you some stupid shit, but I'm gonna get some sex afterwards. Whenever. Whenever and however. Let's make that clear. Whenever and however. Then you can say it's somewhat fair. Still not 100% equal, but okay. You have your personal sex toy, your personal porn star. Then it's cool. You know what I mean? Oh, you're being misogynistic right now? Not really. Not really. I'm saying that it has to be a two-way street. And I'm not talking about good conversation and hanging out. Fuck that. Yes, that's cool, but I'm going to get some sex afterwards too. Basically, the sugar baby, sugar daddy setup is a relationship that has no official title. It's like you're in an open relationship without having an official title. I'm saying because more than likely that woman is going to mess with a guy that she really likes, because the sugar daddy, she don't really like him. She just tolerates him, right? The sugar daddy, on the other hand, well, he likes the chick sexually, but he doesn't like her romantically. Maybe some of them do. Maybe some of them do, but on average, that's how it is, right? Just like a prostitute and a John. That's what I'm saying. You're having sex with a guy you really don't like, but okay, I'm getting some money out of him. I'm having sex with a woman I'm not romantically linked to or plan to be romantically linked to, but I want some of that box. Even exchange. And it's cheaper too. I'm saying with a sugar baby is usually a chick that's high maintenance. Yes, I said something to avoid. Something to avoid. I said I already made a video about that. Avoiding high maintenance women. Sugar babies fall in that category. They're entitled. They expect to be wine and dined at the finest restaurant. You spend the most money on the dumbest shit. That's what it is. They're high maintenance chicks that are super entitled to a guy that's past his prime, but has the resources to keep her around. Like I said, it's cool though. It's cool as long as the guy is getting some wop out of it. That's it. Like I said, that's my only issue with the sugar baby, sugar daddy thing, is if the guy is spending an extravagant amount of money and not getting no sex out of it. I'm like, nah, man. Fuck all that. Like I said, you're at that point, you're better off being a regular to an escort. That's it. Like I said, it's going to cost less, much less in comparison, you know? But yeah, I just figured this would have been a good topic to talk about because we was really having a good combo with it, you know, a really good combo. And I'm like, damn, I can't believe there's like guys out here like that. You know, there are, because I've seen documentaries about it like years ago. I'm saying, oh, I just want to, you know, have a woman I can spend time with and hang out with. You know, I want to put my money to use. And I'm thinking to myself, then donate it to charity. I'd rather give my money to something like St. Jude's Hospital than give it to an entitled, stuck-up, high-maintenance thought. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Like, if I had to pick between the two, definitely give it to something that's more beneficial in the long run. Or give it to, you know, the, like, research for Parkinson's disease or some shit. You know what I mean? Something that's going to actually go to good use. Not no fucking thought that's not only finessing you, but other guys possibly. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be in that lineup. But like I said, if you're going to be a sugar daddy, get something out of it. Get something out of it. Like I said, if I can't see myself in that position. I can see myself, you know, seeing an escort or a prostitute, but definitely not being a sugar daddy to a sugar baby, spending hundreds and thousands of dollars. You know, like nah. And within like a couple of months, you know what I mean? Like it's not worth it. It's really not worth it at that point. Like I'm saying, you just better off not even bothering. You're better off not even bothering. Even more so if you need a fucking Viagra or Cialis pill. It's like, fuck it. You know, my shit ain't up. It can't get up, whatever. I'm just saying, like, it don't even matter at that point. Like I said, just enjoy your money. You know, donate it to charity. Spend it on, you know, your bucket list goals. You know, like if you want to go skydiving, jet skiing, travel across the world, like spend your money on that. Don't spend it on a fucking high maintenance broad. Don't do that. But like I said, like I just figure I'll get that one off my chest. That's all this fucking noise in here. I just figure I'll get that one off my chest. But like I said, this also contributes to the prostitution talk that I've definitely discussed numerous times on this channel. You know? That's why I said, just the fact that they're speaking about this candidly. Like I said, which I think is cool. I'm glad that we can agree to disagree. And we actually had a good combo about it. And like I said, like men and women are not as ashamed to be who they are for the moment. And when I say who they are for the moment, a woman is not ashamed to be a prostitute, an escort. A man's not ashamed to be a trick, a John. Like I said, is everybody's more and more comfortable with it. Way more comfortable with it. Yeah, and that's only because relationships are not valued. Marriage is not sacred. Sex is not valued. You know what I mean? And I'm talking morally valued, not financially valued. Obviously it is. That's what I'm saying. The oldest profession in the world, right? I mean, like I said, it's a sad thing to accept, but at the same time, it is what it is, you know? Like, that's why I speak about it the way I do. That's why I speak about it the way I do. Like I said, I'm not against it. I'm not against sugar babies, sugar daddies, as long as the sugar daddy is getting sex out of it. I say it's kind of a dumb decision in the long run, but hey, you know, if that's what you want to spend your money on, fine. Like I said, you're better off just doing the escort thing. Like I said, you spend much less, you still get sex out of it. Cool. Like I said, even if you have to spend a little bit more to get, you know, certain kinks or to have sex the way you want to. I'm saying a woman is fine with that as long as you're willing to pay the price. That's it. Nothing wrong with that. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick. I'm out.